Welcome to BBC News. The Met Office has warned about a potential change in the Earth's atmosphere after residents have witnessed strange changes in nature which has occurred within the past few days or so. Civilians who reside in specifically rural areas have noticed plants, grass, trees seem to be growing suddenly and quickly. This has required immediate action and is being closely observed to prevent any damage towards any areas in the United Kingdom. Some people have even claimed that they have had plants grow inside the walls of their own homes, causing damage to their own properties. It's not known at this time what could be causing this sudden shift of behavior in nature, but it's been advised that you remain cautious and report any unusual changes in your area.
This is an important broadcast from Channel 4. Please pay strict attention to the message being shown on screen. This message will also be transmitted for other channels under Channel 4. It's been observed that nature has slowly been damaging infrastructure and causing mass disruption in certain areas of England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales. Trees and plants can be seen growing through pavements, buildings, and more, causing obstructions to roads and paths. This has caused mass confusion. If you notice any overgrown plants in your area, you must report it. While at this time, the threat is minimal. However, we must act fast to prevent this situation from getting more severe as time progresses. Local councils are doing their best to combat the overgrowth of nature in affected areas. As simple as it sounds, you can also do your part by mowing your lawn and trimming the hedges in your gardens. You should also be prepared for any wildlife to enter your area due to the rapid growth of plants. If you see any form of dangerous wildlife in your area, report it immediately. You do not need to take any further action at this time. Always remain cautious and calm at all times and stay tuned for further updates. Normal programming shall now resume.
You are now watching ITV1. We have suspended programming to bring you an important update regarding the latest news about the sudden nature takeover. For your safety, we advise you listen to the following message. This is ITV1. We are bringing you the latest information about the sudden nature takeover. We advise that you pay attention to the following message. Some areas of England have become unsafe due to wildlife being attracted to places where nature has reclaimed as its own. Some of these areas have reported multiple animal attacks, resulting in various injuries and even deaths. Animal control and police are currently in the process of clearing these areas for the safety of civilians and are also dealing with the swarm of wild animals. If you are directed by law enforcement to leave the area, You must follow their instructions without question. Refusal to follow instructions given by law enforcement will lead to potential injury or death. There have also been reports of people being affected by poisonous plants. You must stay away from any plants that appear to be poisonous. Some buildings have even been destroyed due to trees escaping the ground and growing right through them. If you experience this in your own home, do your best to destroy any plants growing. If necessary, you may contact emergency services for further assistance. It appears that this situation is showing no signs of calming down anytime soon. Regardless, it's important that you remain calm and avoid panicking at all costs. Panicking may make the situation worse than it already is. We will continue to deliver you the latest information once more becomes available to the public. For now, normal programming and advertisements may resume.
We're sorry about that, but programming has been suspended to issue you some new information about the sudden takeover of nature. Please stand by and pay attention to the following message. There have been reports flooding in now claiming that some parts of Manchester have completely been covered with overgrown plants. Witnesses have claimed that living in the area feels like a forest in the middle of nowhere. As a result, some towns in the city have been closed off for the public's safety, with police evacuating civilians from the affected areas. At this time, it's believed this is caused by a rapid change in our climate. Scientists are currently attempting to figure out a way to reverse this, but have yet to find a solution. It's also been proven that plants have been able to grow back quicker after being cut down by local councils. There has also been news of Wales potentially being on the brink of collapse. We've officially lost contact with our station located in Cardiff. Multiple attempts have been made, and we have yet to receive a response. Multiple people who have evacuated Cardiff have claimed that the city has been completely taken over by wildlife. However, we are unable to verify this due to the circumstances of the situation. If you know anyone who is currently in the city, it's advisable you inform the relevant authorities, as you may just save their lives. Despite the situation spiraling out of control, we would like to thank you for our viewers' patience and cooperation during these difficult times. All BBC channels will continue to inform you about current events as they unfold. Farewell for now. Normal programming and advertisements shall now resume.
Here on Sky One, we are temporarily pausing programming to bring you the latest information regarding the rapid overgrowth. Please take a listen. Nature has overgrown in London to the point where it's no longer to remain safe in the city. Gigantic trees have grown right in the middle of Buckingham Palace, destroying the famous landmark in half. As a result, Her Majesty and members of the royal family have been evacuated to a safe, confidential place away from further harm. The city is now an unrecognizable, apocalyptic place unsuitable for human life. At this moment, Prime Minister Tony Blair is nowhere to be found and is confirmed to be missing, including several members of Parliament. Multiple deaths have been reported in areas affected with the rapid overgrowth of nature. If you know the whereabouts of the Prime Minister, do not hesitate to contact us or the relevant authorities. Our thoughts and prayers are with anyone who's been affected by this incident so far. If you reside in any area which has been affected by the rapid overgrowth, you must evacuate immediately. We would like to thank our customers for the constant support throughout these difficult times. Stay strong. Together we can get through this.
Programming has been halted to bring you this emergency broadcast. Please take a listen. It's been officially stated that Wales has collapsed at the hands of the nature overgrowth. Most cities, such as Cardiff, have become uninhabitable. If you still reside within Wales, you must evacuate as of right now. If you know anyone who is unable to evacuate, you must inform emergency services. Wales has now officially been closed off for investigation and for the safety of the general public. Due to this, you'll be unable to enter the country. Following this, multiple cities in England have unfortunately collapsed after being overgrown. The PM is currently discussing potential solutions to this crisis. While this has become a global emergency, the UK has been hit with this phenomenon the hardest. Despite this, it's vital that we do not give up hope. Be sure to check up on family, friends, and loved ones for their safety. Together as a nation, we will overcome this no matter the cost. We shall now turn over to Channel 4 News for more coverage of this event. In the meantime, please stand by.
You are now watching 5. Please stand by for an emergency broadcast requested by Her Majesty's government, and we will be with you shortly.
Thank you for tuning in despite these obviously difficult times. For the past few days, we have never been this close to witnessing the end of this nation until today. We've seen cities and towns become an unrecognizable shell of their former selves, being overrun and taken over by nature, seeing communities being torn apart by something far stronger than us. While it has been horrific, we still must keep on fighting regardless. Today, I will be holding an emergency COBRA meeting as a last resort to find a way to tackle this epidemic once and for all. As of recently, we've seen the unfortunate and horrific collapse of Wales due to it being overgrown with nature and wildlife. If we do not act now, the entire nation and the world will follow suit. For these next few days, we must expect the unexpected, as countries around the world are preparing for an imminent collapse. At this given moment, I advise you to gather your family, loved ones, and even friends, and prepare, as these next few days could potentially be very well our last. Thank you.
This is an emergency message from the BBC. Programming has now been suspended permanently to bring you this broadcast. For technical reasons, we're only able to provide this announcement through audio only. With that being said, we regret to inform you of the following news. Please take a listen. Just a few moments ago, it's been made official that the British government has collapsed and has ceased all functioning due to the rapid overgrowth. Despite our best efforts to combat this crisis, it's sadly beaten us. Everything that is possible to save our great nation and humanity as a whole has been unsuccessful. We have truly been defeated by something far more powerful and greater than all of us combined. The world is now truly a shell of its former self, and is becoming more and more unsuitable for us human beings by the minute. We've also lost contact with Her Majesty and the royal family as well, including members of the Conservative and Labour Party. Due to this, the pillars that held our society afloat have collapsed. You will no longer be able to rely on us or the government for support. As human beings, all we can do now is try to survive for as long as possible. You're all on your own now. If any of our leaders is still out there, please come forward in these desperate times of need. For us civilians, please do not panic. Together, we must find strength in one another and enjoy whatever time we have left, as this could very well be the final days. All BBC channels will now sign off for quite possibly the final time, with like how we used to do with our national anthem, God Save the Queen. It's truly been a pleasure bringing you the final ever broadcast by the BBC. Farewell.